Hey guys, I'm Paul the Motor Guy. Now I decided to do a 4-part series covering some friction zone exercises. It's going to help you dial in your friction zone. Now the purpose of these exercises is to learn where your clutch starts to engage the friction zone on your motorcycle. And also to build up muscle memory to the point where you're able to engage the friction zone without even thinking about it. Now I have both brand new riders and seasoned riders that are subscribed to my channel. So I'm going to cover both some basic exercises and some more advanced exercises as well. So let's start with what is the friction zone or the gray zone. The friction zone is when the clutch is partially engaged, allowing just enough power to the rear wheel for forward movement. Now, if I were to continue to hold the clutch lever in that position, the motorcycle will continue to slowly move forward. Now again, this is called the friction zone or the gray zone. Now there's only a couple of millimeters from being in the friction zone to being fully engaged. This is important to know because there's very little clutch movement when using a friction zone to do slow speed maneuvers. In this first video, I'm going to be covering the rocking back and forth exercise. All right, so let me explain how this exercise is done. It's a very simple exercise to do. You don't need any cones, anything like that. All you need is a parking lot. So what's going to happen is you'll be on the motorcycle. Of course, the motorcycle will be on. Both feet will be on the ground. The clutch lever will be put all the way in. So it'll be fully disengaged and you'll be in first gear. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to slowly release the clutch lever until the motorcycle starts to move. That's when you're going to be in the friction zone. From there, you're going to pull the clutch all the way back in, and then you're going to rock the motorcycle back with your legs. So again, you're going to slowly release the clutch lever till the bike starts to move. You pull the clutch lever all the way back in, and then rock it back with your legs. Now, you're just going to repeat this exercise over and over again. So let me show you how it looks. So now let's talk about a little different variation of this exercise. This is going to help you work on your fine motor skills when it comes to your clutch lever. So the only thing different you're going to do with this exercise is that you're going to slowly release the clutch lever till the bike starts to move, and then you're going to put the clutch in just enough to disengage it. So you're not going to put it all the way back to the grip. So it's going to look like this. So I'm going to slowly release the clutch lever. The bike starts to move. I'm going to pull the clutch lever in just enough to disengage it, and then I'm going to rock it back with my legs. Again, I'm going to slowly release the clutch lever till the bike starts to move. And then I'm going to squeeze in the clutch lever just until it disengages. And then I'm going to rock the motorcycle back with my legs. And again, you're going to repeat this over and over again as well. So let me show you how this one looks. Now again, this is a very simple exercise, but I still use this exercise today. So a lot of times when I'm on my work bike, when we stop at an intersection, I'll do this same exercise. I'll sit there and I'll rock back and forth while I'm waiting for the light. Again, I'm just building up muscle memory, get some extra practice in. Now you guys know I have several bikes as well. So every time I get off of one bike onto another bike, I'll do this exercise. I'll rock back and forth, get used to where that friction zone engages. Because every bike's gonna be a little bit different. So if I'm on my work bike all week, and then that weekend, let's say I'm going on a ride on my Indian, the first thing I do is I'll rock back and forth before I even leave the driveway. And then usually throughout the ride for the day, if I'm ever stopped at any stop signs or red lights, I'll do the rocking back and forth drill as well. All right, guys, so now I know this exercise seems pretty simple, pretty basic, but I also believe that sometimes keeping it simple is better. This is a great drill for working on your friction zone. Now, I also think that all great riders are great at the fundamentals. So let me know in the description below what you think about this exercise. And also keep me posted on your progress. Now, until next time, you got it, guys. Practice, 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 and ride safe.